In this video we are going to talk about 5 myths about dinosaurs that are wrong. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Number 5. Dinosaurs were all big. The name dinosaur tends to conjure up thoughts of colossal creatures, and many of them were indeed enormous. Despite the fact that the Tyrannosaurus rex was around 12 meters long and weighed more than 5 tons, it was not the largest carnivore, and it was probably not even the largest. Sauropods were long-necked, plant-eating dinosaurs that reached to gigantic sizes. A few bones of the huge Argentinosaurus have been discovered, but it is estimated to have measured 30 meters in length and weighed up to 80 tons in weight. That makes it larger than any extant terrestrial creature and all bar the largest whales on the face of the planet. In addition, dinosaurs are unique to this region. There has never been another group of land creatures that has been able to grow as huge as this one. However, not all dinosaurs were considered to be giants. When it was alive, the horned dinosaur Protoceratops was about the size of a sheep. When it was created for Jurassic Park, the Velociraptor was the size of a golden retriever, but it had to be scaled up to be more fearsome. In recent years, there has been an explosion in the number of small species discovered, including the cat-sized hawk Hesperonychus, the rabbit-sized plant-eater Tyanolon, and the quail-sized insect-eater Parvicursor, all of which are new discoveries. The smaller species were most likely more prevalent than their larger cousins in terms of population. It's just that the huge bones of A.T. rex are much more likely to have survived, and are much easier to spot in the field than other dinosaur bones. Number 4. Dinosaurs were all scaly. As soon as dinosaurs were discovered, it seemed evident that, because they were related to crocodiles and lizards, they must have had scaly skin. However, this was not the case. Many dinosaurs, including as duckbills, horned dinosaurs, sauropods, and armored dinosaurs, had scale impressions on their bodies, which have been preserved. However, it wasn't until the 1970s that paleontologists began to speculate if certain dinosaurs, like their avian relatives, might have had feathers. At the time, this was considered wild speculation, but in 1997, a small carnivorous dinosaur named Sinosauropteryx was discovered to be covered not with scales, but with a soft, fluffy down instead of the usual scales. Since then, feathers have been discovered on plant-eating ornithopods, fanged heterodinosaurs, and numerous families of carnivorous dinosaurs, including the Tyrannosauridae, indicating that T. rex was most likely coated with feathers rather than scales during his time on the planet. Number 3. Dinosaurs were all green and brown. A gloomy palette was used in early dinosaur paintings, with animals clad in depressing tones of gray, green, and brown to create a monotone effect. If the Mesozoic era was truly that gloomy, it's no surprise that they became extinct. However, in actuality, the colors would have been far brighter, if not gaudy, in comparison. Melanin was discovered in dinosaur scales and feathers, which is the same pigment that gives color to lizard scales, bird feathers, and our own hair, according to recent research. According to the findings of the research, dinosaurs appeared in a variety of colors, including black, white, and ginger. A handful of the show-offs even had feathers with an iridescent gloss to them. On top of that, the patterns on many dinosaurs were striking, with spots and stripes, white bellies, and black backs, to name a few. Some of these patterns are likely to have evolved as camouflage to aid dinosaurs in their efforts to remain hidden from predators and prey. Bright colors and prominent patterns, on the other hand, would have served to attract the attention of possible mates. Much like the tail of a peacock. Number 2. Dinosaurs were bad parents. For the most part, reptiles just bury their eggs and walk away, leaving their kids to fend for themselves to the best of their abilities. This laissez-faire approach to parenting is dangerous. A sea turtle must lay thousands of eggs over the course of its life in order to see even a handful of them hatch and grow into adults. Dinosaurs were formerly considered to employ the same lay-em and leave-em technique as humans do today. We now understand that this is incorrect, given that living dinosaur relatives such as birds and crocodiles protect their eggs and young. It is logical to assume that the dinosaurs did the same for their offspring. And there is now evidence to support this claim. In the Gobi Desert, when expeditions discovered a dinosaur perched on top of a clutch of eggs, it was supposed that the dinosaur had perished while looting the nest. It was given the name Oviraptor, which means egg thief. More bones were discovered atop clutches of eggs, perched on top of them like brooding birds, which led to further investigation. It turns out that Oviraptor didn't devour the eggs, but rather guarded them. Number 1. Dinosaurs were doomed to extinction. The extinction of dinosaurs was long attributed to a failure on the part of the dinosaurs themselves, an inability to adapt to their changing environment. In truth, dinosaurs existed for more than 100 million years and were found in a variety of locations including North and South America, Asia, Europe, Africa, and even Antarctica. Although some argue that dinosaur diversity was on the wane, fossil evidence shows that dinosaurs were widespread, common, and diverse until 66 million years ago, when an asteroid impacted the Earth in what is now Mexico, causing the extinction of the species. The debris from the crash obstructing the sun and causing the globe to be plunged into darkness. The extinction of the dinosaurs was not predetermined, rather, it was the result of a cosmic accident. If the asteroid had deviated by a fraction of a degree, dinosaurs would still be ruling the world and we wouldn't be there to witness it. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.